Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's healthy and safe. As you still know, we are still closed at the moment and haven't made a determination on how we're going to handle things. Making some decisions this week, so we'll let you know what our plan is in regards to trying to get reopened or at least get training to you somehow. We're going to continue to do the online stuff in the short period of time, but we're looking at other options going forward, so just kind of keep that in mind. On today's session, we're going to kind of focus in on the one-step sparring aspect. So for most of you guys are color belts, green belts and up, obviously this will be applicable to you. We're going to focus in on the right hand attack. For those of you who are teenagers and adults who have to do both left and right side, all you have to do is just kind of go through this video and then just remember to reverse the motion. So if I indicate that your right leg steps forward, then when that left hand punches, your left leg will step forward. So just kind of keep that in mind as you work through these various one steps. So I have my trusty assistant Isaiah with me, and he's going to be my attacker. And we're going to go through some of the basic one steps for you. All right, so from here, chip, gungan, chube. All right, fighting stance, kick, all right, from here. So first basic one. From here, when I kick, he's going to punch. As I punch, kind of remember in three-step sparring where you step to the side, right? You're going to step at about a 45-degree angle. You're going to step into a horse riding stance with that left hand. You're going to do a palm block to the back of the elbow. All right? And then two punches to the rib cage area in Kia. All right? So that's one. Another variation of that particular one. I can go out here again, do another palm block. All right? From here, I like to do a triple punch. High punch, middle punch, high punch. All right? Punching toward the temple, gut, and then back to the temple. Triple punch, all right? Come on. All right. Once again, the one steps that we're going to do today are going to be hand technique only. So this is kind of something for you to kind of work on and so forth while you're at home. Once again, we're trying to understand that issue of social distancing. So you can do these kind of like a poomsae. Just imagine that someone's attacking you. You step out and then do your movement. But certainly, not necessary. If you think that you can do it with someone inside your home, that's certainly fine. Just make sure that you're not hitting each other in that process. All right. So from here, fighting stance. So now this time from here, as he punches, I'm going to step out to the right side now. All right, at about a 45-degree angle. Now I've got that double knife hand strike. One, just like three-step sparring number two. All right, come on. All right. We're in fighting stance. So another variation of that particular one he punches, right? I can step in here, one, this way. Right? I can do a knife hand strike, do this double knife hand strike. Then I can grab, and I can do a knife hand strike to the back of the neck as well. I can also do it with an elbow strike to the side of the head. All right? So you've got that option there. Your left hand will grab in that particular instance, and your right hand will either do the knife hand or the elbow strike to the neck or the temple area for the elbow. All right? So here, fighting stance. All right, from here. So from here, when he punches, I'll side step. So from here, I'm going to step basically at about maybe a 30 or 40-degree angle, 45-degree angle forward into a front stance. And then I'm going to slide forward, and I'm going to do an elbow strike. Boom. Right? Basically underneath his chest, right into the rib cage area. So now from here, next one, remember three-step sparring number 4, where we're going to step in, we're going to do the outside in block, 1, right, and then elbow back fist. Okay, so from here, elbow strike to the solar plexus, back fist to the nose area. All right, another variation of that particular one, you can do the outside in block, 1, elbow back fist, right, and then you can shift into a front stance, right, stepping across into a front stance, grab him by the shoulder or the back of the head, pull him forward, and then you're going to do what we call an upward elbow strike. right? So from here, you're gonna come up this way after you finish. So you block, you elbow, you back fist, and then you grab the head or grab the shoulder, pull them in, and then a little upward elbow strike. Once again, on these one steps, the finishing movement should be where you key up, right? That way, whoever's working with you knows that that's the last movement. Just good practice in regards to etiquette and how to work with a partner. And on top of that as well, it's to help you work on your own key up as well, getting that stronger. All right, so from here, fighting sense. Yeah. So now from here, right, I can go into a front stance here. I can do my rising block, 1, right? And I can do a reverse punch, right? 3-set sparring number 5. I can also do it as an upper knife hand block, 1. So those senior green belts, right? Where in Taeguk's Hajang you have your upper knife hand block and strike. You can do it as an upper knife hand block and a punch here, right? You can also do that upper knife hand strike movement this way. All right, and key up this way. All right, so you have those variations there. All right, making sense? Once again, on these one steps, there aren't any numbers to them. I know like the kids like to memorize numbers and say, hey, this is number 5, number 6, number 7. That's fine. If that helps you as a mnemonic device to kind of help you remember, that's certainly okay. But you don't need to do them in any particular order. When you come time for testing purposes, you want to make sure that you're demonstrating a wide range of variety, right? So you don't want to do ones where you're always stepping with the left leg and you're always doing some sort of a punch technique or something like that. You want to show different varieties. Show those judges that you know more than just the simple basic ones and so forth. Obviously for the kids, like I said, if they need to memorize them in order, that's certainly fine. The hard part about that is that someone's number 6 might be different than someone else's number 6 or number 7, vice versa. So, all right. So the next one, yeah. Right. So now this time from here, right. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to step out to the right, horse riding stance. I'm going to do a twin face punch. So when I do my twin face punch, I'm going to punch up toward the eye socket. Right. So 2 punches, 1 here, and then you're going to come in and come up, twin upset punch. So you see this movement actually in Taekwondo Training for red belts and up, where when you do your cross stance, this movement here, right? It's the same thing here, but you're going to do it in a horse riding stance position. So your target is the gut area. So you're going eye socket, gut area. Come on. Okay, another one, fighting stance. Right. Now from here, similar to what we did with that double knife hand strike movement, what we're going to do this time, we're going to do a knife hand block and we're going to strike at the exact same time. So instead of a knife hand, I'm going to use it as a punch. I'm going to block with the knife hand, block the punch, right at the wrist area. I'm going to punch to the eye socket again or the temple area, and then I'm going to do an upset punch to the gut. All right, 1, 2. Then you can add a secondary movement here. You can pull your feet together, pull your opponent in towards you, and then knife hand strike or elbow strike as well. All right, so that's another option there. Okay, fighting sense. So another one here. You can step out. Instead of going rising block, you can do a forearm block. All right. Now you've got different options here, right? You've got regular punch. You've got what we call a palm heel strike. So from here, you come up this way and you strike the chin or the nose area. Okay. This is for the black belts, kumgang. When you do that kumgang movement, coming forward, it's the same thing. Boom, chin strike here. All right. You can also do an arcane strike here. For those of you who do koryo, 1, here, striking the neck area. All right. Once again, when you're practicing these, you don't need to go full speed. Right? Practice slow, good stances, right? And work on those techniques. Make sure that you're blocking in the proper areas, right? Especially for teenagers and adults. That's one of the things that you're going to be graded on when it comes time for testing, is that you want to make sure that you're blocking in those right areas. Not necessarily inside the arm or the wrist, wherever it is that you're supposed to be blocking, you need to make sure that you're blocking to that position. All right? As we get higher in rank, then you start to add a little bit of speed to it, right? But you're not blocking hard. Once again, we're practicing. So your ability to be able to show a good, strong technique without doing any damage to your opponent is going to be key as we get up higher in rank, right? You should be able to throw full strength punches and kicks towards your opponent without actually making contact, all right? So as we get higher in rank, once again, we want to get closer to that target area as much as possible. Right? For a while, yeah, if you're punching here as a beginner, there's nothing wrong with that. Right? Punching only to here, that's understandable, nothing wrong with that. But as we get up higher in rank, we have to work on getting closer and more precise in our movements. So we want to make sure that we're getting closer to those technique areas, those target areas that we need to be striking. So kind of keep that in mind as you're practicing. Come on. All right. Fighting sense? All right. So another one here. All right. From here. Ayah! Right? You can certainly step in with a knife hand block and then step forward with a turning elbow strike. Right? Take a ojang, right? You have this turning elbow movement, right? So you do your knife hand block in the back stance position, shift, step forward into a front stance, turning elbow to the temple region, right? When we do that elbow strike, right, you want to aim for the side of the eye area. That's what we call the temple, right? This is to help your opponent lose their balance,